Gensel here, guys. I told you it was happening. I've tweeted about it, I've blogged about it, and I've told every person I know that commercial real estate is recovering and you better pay attention. Now, this market didn't announce itself on the way down, and it certainly isn't going to announce itself on the way up. But hear me loud and clear. The market has turned the corner. You got to get in. Investors are purchasing commercial real estate notes as fast as possible. And here's what's important and what you need to take away is they're paying all cash. Buyers that have dry powder need help. They need deals that fit their criteria, and they need them basically teed up and dropped in their lap, and then they execute them and get them done. And this is where you come in, and I want to teach you how to be the deal facilitator. I mean, this is the best of brokering, bird dogging, and flipping, all wrapped up into one, and it's where the opportunity is right now, and that's where you come in. Now, this isn't a double escrow, back to back type deal. There's not transactional funding or hard money involved on your behalf. This is completely transparent. Everybody knows what you're doing. Everything's disclosed, and there's a very low risk of getting circumvented when you do things the way I'm going to teach you. I mean, I've never been circumvented, so you got to do things the right way. And here's what's great about this strategy is you don't need your own money, you don't need your credit or any risk unless you want it that way. I'll tell you of the 30 plus partnerships that I've done. I've always facilitated these deals for ownership. I think I've maybe done it 2 or 3 times where I teed up a deal for somebody and didn't participate on the ownership and just took a fee to do that. But that was just my choice, and it worked out really well. So in this program, you can do either or. You can tee deals up for all cash buyers and just get paid a fee and do it over and over again. Or there's a way that I can show you to facilitate these deals for a combination of a smaller fee and maybe some ownership in the project, which is obviously the way to build wealth. Now, here's just a quick snapshot of how this works. And let's use me as an all cash buyer, for example. Now, you would get introduced to me, and you're going to understand the type of real estate that I want to buy. Now, I'm an industrial guy right now, so let's say I tell you that I want to buy multi-tenant office warehouse, what I call flex buildings, in secondary or primary markets. And so I want to buy a property for no less than a 9 cap, and I've got the cash, and I'm ready to go now. So what you would do then is you would find me deals at probably a 10 cap or better, and you would negotiate these transactions to the point that it fit within my criteria of what I want. I don't want a ton of vacancy. I don't want buildings that are falling apart, typical stuff. I want some term on my leases. And again, this is all stuff that I'm going to teach you. And then you would negotiate an agreement to iron out the business points of that transaction. And at the point of where that's done, you would then bring me the opportunity, and I would make sure that it fits within my criteria and I want to do it. And that's simply where the deal gets facilitated to me. And I use my cash, my credit if I'm getting a loan. I fund the earnest money and the due diligence costs and all that type of stuff. And you would help in that process because you have been negotiating the deal all along, and together we would get the deal closed, and at closing you would get paid a fee to help facilitate that transaction, and that fee is determined between the spread of a 9 cap and perhaps a 10 cap, or some number in between. And again, more to come on that. So, I mean, this is a great strategy for somebody that's just getting into commercial real estate, because it can be done. I mean, it's flexible. It can be done part time, and you don't need a ton of education to be able to get into it. And that's what this course is for. I'm going to give you the education that's necessary to begin to do these type of deals. And you need to know enough about going out and finding the all cash buyers. A person such as myself in that example. You need to find out what I want and what my criteria are. And then you need to go out and attract the opportunities. And let me tell you guys, there is no shortage of deals out there. I mean, they're coming from banks, from sellers, you name it. There is no shortage of great opportunities out there. And then you need to know enough about the process to structure these deals, and that's what this course is all about too. So, I mean, I'll just tell you, brokers and sellers love working with deal facilitators. There's no issues with getting deals done, because I'm going to show you how to become the gatekeeper to the check writers, and how you can become a very, very valuable part of their team. And this is where you need to be right now, especially if you're newer in commercial real estate, because you're getting in on the front end of this recovery. And, believe me, when you control this process, everyone wants to work with you. I mean, its antennas up when there's an all cash buyer and you're doing deals and you're building that relationship. And again, I'm going to show you how to do it. Cash buyers, I mean, they know what I want. I mean, they know what they want. I know what I want. I know the real estate that I want. I also know the real estate that I don't want. And they want to do deals with all cash buyers because they do know what they want, and they do know that these all cash buyers buy things quick and then they move on. It's a numbers game. And everybody gets paid fast. It's the broker gets paid fast, the seller gets paid fast, and you get paid fast as a facilitator. And then me as the buyer in that example would get my rent coming in fast. And it just works beautiful. This works in any market. I mean, you don't need to be on these markets on the coast only. I mean, there's commercial real estate is starting to turn the corner in virtually every market, and it'll work. So again, you don't need earnest money or proof of funds. Rely upon your all cash buyers to provide all of that for you. That's something that I do when people bring me deals. So, even if you're a little unsure about how to get into this after you go through this course, I'm here to help you personally through this process. I will guide you, and I will personally help you negotiate your deals. You and I will get on the phone with your all cash buyer. We'll get on the phone with brokers or sellers, whatever we need to do. And it's kind of like how I tell people, it's deals by Dan, but you're there. I will personally do this for and with you, but that's important. I'm doing with you so you understand, and perhaps that's something that you need on the first deal. And I guess in conclusion, this is great. This is a great strategy because you don't have to worry about cash, credit, and risk. You're simply shifting that to somebody else. So let's take a quick look at the modules that are here to come. What I'm going to do in module 1 is I'm going to show you how to build your brand, and there's certain tactics that you need to use to create your credibility kit, and that's what I like to call it. And it's something that shows people what you're doing and why you're doing it, and how you can become the go-to person. Next, I'm going to show you how to find and qualify all cash buyers. I mean, you need to be able to find these people that you're taking deals to. And like I told you before, this is a lot easier than you think. I mean, there's guys out there that I know that would just kill to have these deals wrapped up and dropped in their lap, and all they need to do is buy them. That's what they love doing. They love to buy, and they love to close, and then move on to the next one. I'm going to show you how to do that. Module 3 is going to discuss how to build your pipeline of deals. And this is a lot of marketing, how to attract the deals to come to you and to become the go-to person. And then once you have deals coming from you from every possible direction, I'm going to show you how to manage that pipeline of deals and how to figure out who you got to take them to, which one you're all cash buyers, and how you can manage that process. Module 4, very, very important. You need to understand how to structure a no-risk deal, and this is about negotiating strategies. And within this course, there's going to be all kinds of forms and templates provided to you, and I'm going to be giving you the letters of intent and offers and other documents that I use for my deals, and that's important that you know it's the documents that I use, and you're going to want to make sure that you have your attorneys and other advisors review all this stuff. And finally, what I'm going to walk you through is completing the transaction and getting paid. I mean, it's going to be a checklist to guide you through the closing process, and how you get paid, and the agreements that you need to do that. So that's just a snapshot of what's to come in the Deal Facilitator program. So let's jump right in.